In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to add buttons to your website and how to edit existing buttons on your website. They're a great way to get people to take action while reading the content in your website. And they are inviting and they are mobile optimized so that they work across every device. To add a button, you go to your row and you click on this grey plus, and you can either start to type in button, or you can scroll down here and you can find button. When you click this, it will insert a button, and then you can title it by saying call us or whatever you want, and then you can link that to your phone number by typing in tell and a colon, and then type in your number in international format. So you can put in the 00353 for Ireland, and then 85, and then your number as needed. So then that is how you add the details. That's how you add a link to a phone number, is the tell and the semicolon. If you're adding an email, then you can put in mail to, and then semicolon, and then you put in your email, and then that will automatically send an email from the person's email service. You can choose, so if you're choosing phone number or email, then choose to open it in a new tab. Otherwise it will take over this page instead of opening it up in a new app. So you want the person to be able to go back to your website and continue reading. You can also add a URL to another website, so you can copy a URL, so selecting the URL up here, copy it, Control-C, and then you can paste it in by pressing Control and V or Command V on Mac. And that's how you put in a URL. Just make sure that the HTTPS :/ is there, and then it'll link. You can also link to internal sections of a page by adding a hashtag link, and then a contact-info might be an internal link, and we'll advise you if there's internal links in a page. On our scrolling websites, there's often internal links, so we can advise you on that, as each website that we build is totally different. And then finally in this area, so just remember that if you're linking to an external website, always have it open in a new tab, and that allows them to keep your website open for reference. You can, if you're linking internally into your website, it might be worthwhile actually using the dynamic linking feature here, because if you change the name of your page or something like that, or if the URL changes, then it will automatically update. So when you click on this little thing here, you can link to your home page, which is a useful one. You can link to a particular post, or you can link to a page. You can link to a piece of media in your website, such as a PDF or an image or something like that, or an audio clip or something. You can also link to a project if you've got a portfolio in your website. So if you're a creator, then we might have set up a portfolio for you. We also do projects for people who provide courses. We might have set up a portfolio section for that as well. So when you click on a page link, for example, you can scroll down here on the right hand side, and you can see that you can select the page that you want to link to. So typically people are linking to their Contact Us page, and then you tick. So for example, the reason to use this is if you have your page called Contact Us and then just change it to Contact, then this link might break on this button. So the key here is to do the dynamic linking, so that even if the URL changes to this page, that it doesn't matter, it's dynamically connected to the actual page within your website. And if you're linking internally in your website, you can just leave it open in the same window. That creates a better user experience. So that's how you modify the text and the link for your button. You can also change the button style if we have it set up in your website. So there's particular websites where we have different styles of button. So up here where it says preset, you can click on that and you can choose between the different styles of button that we've set up for you. So typically we'll have button, which is your normal button, and we'll have button light, which allows you to put your button onto a darker background. So I'll just give you an idea of how that looks. And then there's also one called button header in this particular case, and that creates a different type of button altogether. So I'm just going to select button light, click tick here, and then just going to colour the background of this. And you can see here that the button light looks like this. So that's the button module, and when you save your changes you can see them out the front end. Typically this viewer is what you see is what you get, but sometimes there's little changes that happen out the front end to improve user experience and things like that. So that's the button, that's how to add it, that's how to edit it, and then you can do the usual things like move them around just by dragging the module around, and you can duplicate them. And you can delete them by pressing delete. So that's that, and you can add in buttons and get people to take action on your content.